Alright, so I was just scrolling through the YouTubes, right? I was just like watching a video, not doing much, and I stumbled across this video by this guy, right? It's Brian Stutter MD. He has some really interesting content. Look, because he does actually have some really interesting content. However, I'm like, I watched the video and then like, oh yeah, that's interesting, right?
The UFC is known for its vicious.
And it basically, I go down and I see this comment right here. I asked my mom, and it was because Silva didn't drink his milk 100%. Now, funny comment, funny laughs, just like, yeah, it's whatever. It's just, a fun YouTube comment, right? And then, fucking, comments, everything, everyone's being fun and games, and then, hardcore herbivore. Actually, bones tend to be weaker in milk drinkers. We're just victims of excessive marketing. And then Damon Thomas fires back. I drink a lot of milk. I've been struck head on by a truck while riding my motorcycle at almost 50 miles per hour. My bike looked like a huge hand grenade, and I sustained several injuries. But aside from some crushing bridge of my nose, no broken bones. I don't know where your assertion about milk drinkers having weak bones comes from. But I can personally guarantee that it's a bunch of hogwash. And then hardcore herbivore. Anecdotal evidence doesn't compare to science very well. You may want to examine your framework of thought. It comes to... Oh. Hey, there's a cat here. Oh. No. Hold on. No. Considering that the majority of humans are lactose intolerant, pretty clear we are not supposed to drink the milk of another species. Additionally, paid advertising telling you milk doesn't body good should be a red flag if you understand the world we live in. My framework of thought is actually pretty sound, and yes, accumulated anecdotal evidence does stand very well up to science in quotation marks. Especially science, which is largely corporate funded and agenda driven. Humans have been herding cattle for many thousands of years now. We are quite well suited to consuming their milk. If anyone has been brainwashed by a flood of propaganda, it's the poor malnourished vegans. I applaud. Oh fuck! Wait, hold on. I applaud their commitment, however ill-conceived, to saving the earth. But actual science shows that we are obligate carnivores, and anecdotally know that. I know that milk drinkers have strong bones. LOL, you are doomed to fail in life. The fucking escalation. Bro, you're talking about milk. The funding for every study should always be examined for a conflict of interest. This is standard. Best of luck. Best of luck. You're going to need it. And then fucking Damon Thomas. I'm doomed to fail in life? Well, it had better happen pretty quickly. I'm an old man and my life has been very fulfilling up until now. But thanks for the warning, buddy. You ain't got my kind of money though. I'm 37 now and could have retired by 35. By 35. Science man. Science man. It works for many things. My competition thinks exactly like you. That's why I'm winning. What the fuck are you? Your competition. Sure, whatever you say. I spent most of my life retired in installments, living the way I choose, certainly not measuring the value of life by anything as meaningless as the amount of money I had accumulated. I have probably given way more money than you will ever have because it isn't important to me. And then fucking for fun, out of nowhere, from the left field just goes, "You're really full of yourself, aren't you?" So hardcore herbivore, you're really full of yourself, aren't you? Here's your science. And then links to some article. I'm not going to click on it. Milk is fine. Duh. You know we're omnivores, by the way, right? Our digestive system needs that, or are you the one of the one of those soy suckers? Hardcore herbivore again. LOL. Dairy fairy. What the fuck is that? Milk contains mammal estrogen, unlike soy. Of course, the dairy industry had funded bad science. Grow a brain. What the? And then Sylvia herbivore responds to Sylvia, and another dairy fairy. Don't be so emotional now. LOL. And then, for fun, back at it again to a hardcore herbivore. Learn to check sources. I'm linking to the National Center of Biotechnical Information, if you want to call that bad science. Laughing emoji. Give me one published study that says milk is bad. ... Just one. ... Spoiler alert, it doesn't exist. Hardcore herbivore again. LOL. This one dedicated dairy fairy. They didn't take precautions in reference to industry funding. How could load you up with studies, but I'm not talking to somebody who can be swayed by evidence, so why waste my time? And then response to for fun again. Still, someone else could be interested. Here's one from your same source. My guy, you say, why waste my time, but then proceeds to do it anyway. My fucking... There's more. You just actually have to look. Oh. Here's an article that explains it for you. Also, follow the links. You'll find a plethora of data you can attempt to digest. Okay, first one says that milk doesn't reduce the number of incidents in hip fractures. Second, one newspaper is clickbait, not science. keep looking. Your confirmation bias must deliver something. And hardcore herbivore again. Can't you follow the links? The article was a summary. After that, there are more links. Don't pretend to be so daft. You didn't know. Face the facts. My original statement stands true. You're just being emotional. Too much estrogen. Too much estrogen. Of course, I followed the links. Can't you read through if an article starts with, given the in serious voice now. Given the observational study designs with the inherent possibility of residual confounding and reverse causation phenomena, a cautious interpretation of the results is recommended. Guess what that means? I've given you an overall study into the health implications of milk. You've replied with some hip fracture stuff and a statistical analysis that... And a statistical analysis that means nothing. You lose. Just give up. You lose. And then hardcore herbivore. Back at it again. When their data shows that you are at risk of an early death, you will always see that caution. You presented a study that did take into account industry funding. You are now trying to change the rules. You didn't ask for the best evidence. You asked for one. When the industry-funded studies are removed, milk is a serious public health issue. Bro, I don't even care if milk is actually as bad as he says it is. It's this fucking sentence. Milk is a serious public health issue. It makes it sound like it's fucking cocaine or something. Fucking heroin, Jesus. Milk is a serious public health issue. Your bones are weaker, dairy fairy. As stated from the start, we knew you were too stubborn to change. Multiple decades of got milk commercials has enslaved your mind. You also haven't looked up how it fucks with your hormone levels. In the end, my health is the greatest victory of all. Your education is not my responsibility. My fucking guy. I asked for one study that said milk is bad. You haven't even come close. Stay stupid. I don't care anymore. It's 'cause you lost. An early death is pretty bad. Oh, And with the escalation, hardcore herbivore with the escalation, also cancer. The casein protein in milk has been linked to cancer. Kinda amusing how misinformed people are. They embrace their delusions all the way to the grave. At least there's evidence for hominids consuming small amounts of meat for a couple of hundred years. Milk only goes back a few thousand years, while plants were present throughout our evolution. And then Maddie also joining into the debate. Comes at hardcore herbivore. All advertising is paid for. Genius. By your own logic, any advertising for vegetarian or vegan lifestyle is just someone shilling for someone else's agenda. Of course the vegetarian industry pays for ads to get people to buy their project. It worked on you. Grow a brain. Using his own tactics against him. See what happens when I use your logic on you. Bro, this fucking guy is swinging. Hardcore herbivore again. Another dairy fairy. Smiley face. Yeah, the vegetable lobby is huge. LOL. You don't have a basic understanding of how our society functions then. False equivalences will only get you so far. That being said, much of the meat replacement crap should also be avoided. LOL, could you point out the name of the vegetable lobby? My degree in political science gives me an in-depth perspective. Do you even train? Do you even train? I'd love to see your skills, or lack thereof. Come down to St. Albert Hayabusa. Signed a waiver, put your money where your mouth is. Very dairy. ... LOL. Come down to St. Albert Hayabusa. Like he's gonna fucking beat somebody up. Why are you so emotional? Are you going through fuck. Anyway, alright, you're running with that. Are you going through crab withdrawal? You can call Hayabusa whatever you want. The offer remains. Why don't you tell us all where we can meet you? Your cowardice is justified. Still waiting on that vegetable lobby. Genius. LOL. What the fuck is this? This is about fucking milk. What? How can you have... This is just... Lamau, you vegans cry too much. It's because you lack testosterone. Smiley face. Actually, we just hire in testosterone. That's why we're better in bed. My fucking guy. That's why we're better in bed. Ever see a vegan's blood test? How uneducated are you? Did you make it through at secondary school? Really, your cowardice is understandable, as you really are what you eat. LOL. That's why we're better in bed. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Lamau, what cowardice? Are you seriously trying to ask people to come to your dojo all the way in Canada to fight you? If they don't make the trip, they are cowards. Laughing emoji, whatever that one is. Also, vegans are weak, pale, lack testosterone, and have horrible immune systems, etc. Did you not attend school even once? This is all common knowledge. You will never be a real man. Soy boy. Oh damn, what the fucking roasts. Fatty Matty, let's be real. You're too broke to come, even if you had the courage. Where you at, coward? Where you at, coward? Now understand why you're so emotional. You said you wanted to fight. I said location. Where do you fight? Oh, right, in your dreams. LOL. Fatty Matty, we know you don't train. You don't possess the discipline. How did this devolve from talking about fucking milk to an actual fist fight? What the fuck? How did this happen? Where, what am I lacking in information? Lamau, soy boy, I never said I wanted to fight. I said I could stomp your ass. Not my fault reading comprehension escapes you. And what kind of moron challenges people that live thousands of miles away? You said that you wanted to fight. And if you want to fight so badly, and if it's so normal to travel 1,000 miles to fight someone, then you can fly to the US and see me. But seriously, you must be 12 or trolling, because no rational adult thinks like that. We know you don't train. Soy boys lack the muscle and testosterone to train. And then hardcore herbivore back. You don't even have an identity. You're just a hater. Bro, acting like he's fucking Jake Paul. You don't even have an identity. You're just a hater. No skills, no money, no creativity. Nothing productive comes from people like you. I fail to comprehend this entire fucking debate. What the fuck is there? What is being talked about? Oh my god. Maddie again. Lamau, you have no identity. You're just a hater. No money, nothing good, no testosterone, no muscles, no argument, no fact, no leg to stand on, no life, and no balls, no brains either. If you seriously expect someone to take a challenge like yours seriously. What are these fucking grade 1 insults? Like, what are these kindergarten insults to each other? Soy boy. I fucking can't. Facts. LOL. You didn't even have a clue, son. Lamau, you didn't have a clue. Soy boy. What is it with the name calling? What's it with the name calling? Fucking son, soy boy, dairy fair. What are these names? Take your estrogen fueled tear somewhere else. Phytoestrogens are not estrogen, dumbass. How delusional are you? It's a shame you're not coming to stomp me. Nothing proves you meatheads wrong faster. Likely, you're lying about being thousands of miles away. Typical cowardice. Dairy fairy. There it is again. Lamau, your estrogen level is through the roof. I can tell by your emotional responses, soy boy. It's soy boy, I'm dairy fairy. And you made the offer and said you wanted to fight. So if you're whiny, plant-based, weak ass wants to come and see me, fine. But making challenges online is ridiculous. Grow up. Seriously, I bet you are a teen. An adult would not expect anyone to take an online challenge from 1,000 miles away. Seriously. And why do you call me Dairy Fairy when I do not eat dairy? What sense does that make? Oh, shit! The fucking trap card! You held onto that card. His trump card. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Out of nowhere, he reveals he's not a Dairy Fairy. Hardcore herbivore was wrong all along. Oh, I think that's the ending of it. Oh my fucking god, that was a fucking roller coaster and a half. Jesus. Oh my god. They were talking about milk. Like, let that settle in. They were talking about milk, out of all things. Milk. Oh, milk. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Yeah. I'll see you later, eh? Oh, we got one more from Sam25. I didn't know about milk, but reading your replies sure as hell gave me cancer.